Oh.
Yeah, I opened you from based in Brooklyn, New York. I actually got here, this is my anti-war cafe. I'm here since 2005, and this is like a place for the Berlin and German and international anti-war movement to meet up, to discuss things, to talk about ways out of this crisis we are facing right now. And we are very international. We got like Russians in here, people from the US, also based in Berlin, people from all over the world. And on Friday nights, for example, we have an event here. It's taking place. It's called Peace with Russia. It's some Russian musicians joining in with international supporters, doing a jam session. And we have groups meeting here against surveillance, anti-war groups based in Berlin. And I have a couple of Facebook sites, Twitter accounts, and also run a blog. It's called Coop Berlin TV, and a YouTube channel is called Anti-War TV or antikriegTV. And I'm trying to spread this idea and have a place right here in the center of Berlin to meet and to activate people and to talk about the issues that we face all nowadays. I also have a piece of art here in the shop. It's coming from Brooklyn, New York. It's, you maybe know it, Cannonball Press. It's an anarchist workshop in Brooklyn. They do screen printings. They have been here in Berlin. There's cashier in the inside. You're also welcome to take a couple of shots inside to film it. I'm always welcome people to take pictures, to post something on Facebook, and you're very welcome. All the best. International solidarity.
Like the guy said, this is an anti-war bar that he set up, and it's actually right next to Woodwood. So if you can't find this spot on Google Maps, you can find Woodwood, and right next door to it is this bar. They opened after 7 o'clock. It's really cool, super chill, like the guy was expressing, really diverse, and there's art, and they have jam sessions. Definitely worth checking out. Drinks are cheap, and it's got good atmosphere. Good morning, you guys. It's 7 in the morning right now. You can probably tell by the bags under my eyes and my window right over there, which I think is super early, and Steffi thinks is a totally regular time to wake up, which I completely disagree with. She's back there, you can't see her, but comment below if you think 7 in the morning is totally regular, not an early thing to do. So the reason we're getting up super early is because we're going to Berlin. We're gonna be participating in the punk rock market. Berlin Punk Rock Market is the full title. I mean, obviously I wanna go early because we're gonna be spending the morning and the day there today, Saturday, and then Sunday's the market. And Sunday we're gonna be all day at the market.
Now we're in Berlin Central Station to be exact. And if you've never been here, if it decides to focus, it's really big. We've been here a couple of times before on different trips, but it's a really cool station. Really big too.
We got a pretty great view from our Airbnb. There's the TV tower. This is just the bathroom view too. Oh man. Also, our host has some fucking great record collection. I think it's wild. That's the White Album right there. I don't know if it's an original print or not. If it is an original print, holy shit, you know what I'm saying? All right, another view. So right now, I don't know if you can see it. That's the TV tower right back there, right in front of the Spree. Sorry again for my pronunciation. We just went to the Ramones Coffee / museum thing. It was pretty good. We'd already been to like a really big museum for the Ramones too, in Queens when they had their exhibition. And that was really good. This is pretty neat. I forgot to videotape it, but here are some pictures. It's worth checking out. It was only a few bucks. It's just like quick, get a cup of coffee, look at Ramones memorabilia, old merchandise. It's neat. Berlin is really known for its art, its music, and its really interesting shopping. Now, we're not gonna be really looking at any of the touristy things. We've been to Berlin before. We're mostly looking to hang out, do some shopping, and just take in the scenery, you know? Right now we're on Copernicusstrasse, and we're gonna be just looking at the stores that are here. There's a lot of really cool stores in this area. So we're just walking down because I wanted to go to a big robot to get some toys. And we also bought some really nice artwork. I'll show you guys later what we got. But yeah, this street right here, you can see it. Copernicusstrasse, like the scientist or philosopher, right? Copernicus. It's got a lot of really nice small boutiques, local stores and stuff like that. So it's worth checking out.
SALZIG. This is our little gallery in Berlin Friedrichshain. This is my brother and we work together. And you see on the wall we have several street artists here and also some shirts or bags from them. And you find a lot of really interesting stuff here inside. And then we have also the so-called sport hocker. It's like a stool for sitting. But you can also do some like that. And combinations like combines skateboarding, breakdance, and sitting. Goodbye.
Right now we're going to Humana. It's a second-hand store. There's a whole bunch of these in Berlin. So we're going to one that looks to be 4 stories tall, which is freaking huge. But here it's like, what's the word? I mean, you gotta dig more for this one. So we'll see if we find anything good. We're not gonna spend too much time here, but we're gonna check it out. Alright, so we just went in there real quick to check out what was going on. It's really impressive. It's like 5 floors of vintage, well, 5 floors of thrift. But we felt that for the volume of the store, it was still too expensive for like reselling. Even for like, for shopping, just regular shopping, it's a little bit too pricey for like the size of that freaking store. You'd expect it to be a little bit more, you know, economic or whatever. But I'm sure if you actually went in there, do some digging. We didn't do like crazy digging because we got stuff to do. But if you went and did some digging, like you could get some good deals in there, some treasures, but we ain't got time for that.
Hello, my name's Hans Kellett. I'm from New Zealand, but I've been living in Berlin for 16 years. And I'm here in Karl-Marx-Allee doing a little exhibition called Zur Sache, which means like to the point, with me pretending to be Hannah Arendt. And I'm surrounded by Dada sculptures made out of stuff people in the neighborhood were giving away online. This is my sculpture of Lady Gaga in a unique dress.
Steffi wanted pasta and I wanted like Chinese food, so we went for steak instead. This place is called Buffalo Steak. Steffi enjoyed the food. I had a steak and it was subpar. I gotta stop ordering steaks in like restaurants because it's never good. But she enjoyed the restaurant so much that she didn't even have time to notice like how whack the decoration was. Like, there was these random ass murals and even like this mural of Charlie Sheen. I don't know. If you keep walking past Alexanderplatz, you'll get to a section of Berlin that's got like a lot of really nice shopping, and they got this store we went to called Woodwood. It's I found out about it just like online and stuff. It's really chic, really nice. And then they also got a store called Clothes by the Kilo, or You Pick Kilo, something like that. And it's literally what it sounds like. It's vintage thrifting, but you pay by the kilo. Fortunately, when we went, it was already closed. They closed at 5 that day because they were doing inventory. So that really sucked. But we went to Woodwood, we got little books. It's a little bit too expensive, but it's a nice store to visit. They got some really good like fancy stuff, and it's a cool store. Oh.
Yeah, I opened you from based in Brooklyn, New York. I actually got here, this is my anti-war cafe. I'm here since 2005, and this is like a place for the Berlin and German and international anti-war movement to meet up, to discuss things, to talk about ways out of this crisis we are facing right now. And we are very international. We got like Russians in here, people from the US, also based in Berlin, people from all over the world. And on Friday nights, for example, we have an event here. It's taking place. It's called Peace with Russia. It's some Russian musicians joining in with international supporters, doing a jam session. And we have groups meeting here against surveillance, anti-war groups based in Berlin. And I have a couple of Facebook sites, Twitter accounts, and also run a blog. It's called Coop Berlin TV, and a YouTube channel is called Anti-War TV or Antikrieg TV. And I'm trying to spread this idea and have a place right here in the center of Berlin to meet and to activate people and to talk about the issues that we face all nowadays. I also have a piece of art here in the shop. It's coming from Brooklyn, New York. It's, you maybe know it, Cannonball Press. It's an anarchist workshop in Brooklyn. They do screen printings. They have been here in Berlin. There's cashier in the inside. You're also welcome to take a couple of shots inside to film it. I'm always welcome people to take pictures, to post something on Facebook, and you're very welcome. All the best. International solidarity.
Like the guy said, this is an anti-war bar that he set up, and it's actually right next to Woodwood. So if you can't find this spot on Google Maps, you can find Woodwood, and right next door to it is this bar. They opened after 7 o'clock. It's really cool, super chill, like the guy was expressing, really diverse, and there's art, and they have jam sessions. Definitely worth checking out. Drinks are cheap, and it's got good atmosphere. All right, so we're back home. It was a really great day, lots of fun. Literally, I thought we might end up doing like maybe 1 or 2 touristy things, but we didn't do anything touristy at all. We just went around the whole city. Well, not the whole city. We went around the city, went to some spots that I had like looked for. Like I looked for a big robot, and I had looked for Woodwood, but I wasn't expecting to go to Woodwood. Woodwood just happened to be right next to the clothing by the Kilo place that happened to be closed. So we decided to just go to Woodwood after that. But the best part for me was finding that bar at night, which I had never heard of. I wasn't expecting to find it. That was a lot of fun. You guys should definitely check it out if you're ever in the city. We got a few things at Woodwood, mostly books. And I got a hat at Van Liebling. And then we just used the bag for a whole bunch of stuff. So at Big Robot, we got ourselves a garbage pail kid. We already knew what it was gonna be because I was hoping it was gonna be more of a actual designer toy store, but it wasn't. It was like one wall, one big dresser thing with vinyl toys, and they were pretty much all Kid Robot. And there was a few like those like wind up metal robot toys, which, you know, they're cool, but it's not what I was looking for. We have a few garbage pail kids though. So I got this garbage pail kid. Well, Stephanie got this one. The Mad Ball, because I've always been a fan of these. The old school ones back in the day. They tape these up, so I gotta find I don't wanna break, I don't wanna screw up my bag. And I got the baseball Mad Ball. There it is. It's really cool. Really happy with this one. If you guys don't know about the Mad Balls, they come with a little stand. So that was the first place that actually no, that was the second place he went to. The first place was where you guys saw our friend play with his stool, which was an art store with a whole bunch of local artists. You hear George over here paddling around. Come here, buddy. Check him out. George came to Berlin because he's a world traveler. So you gotta open these up. Gotta be careful because these little prints were 25 bucks each, but you know, the guy who made them is pretty well known. So they got this little bean, and the way he does it is he has a silk screen and he has different shapes, and then he draws by hand all the black parts of the print, all the black parts of the print. And we got this one. These were 25 bucks each. Hopefully they go up in value. You never know. We try to collect as much art as possible. Just not only do we enjoy it, but it's an investment. At the actual Liebling, I got this undefeated hat. I don't actually own any undefeated gear, but this hat was just fresh as fuck, so I copped it. And then, at that same art store, SALZIG, at SALZIG, we got a little sticker pack. Yeah, a whole bunch of other stickers. After that, we were walking down this particular street, and we came across Hans and his art project, which was pretty much, he rented a room and put a whole bunch of stuff that people put on eBay that said that was free, just take it away. It was kind of a commentary on like, he used to live in that neighborhood, but gentrification kicked him out. It got too expensive for him. So it was something along those lines. And he had this video performance where he played a particular person who, I don't know who it is, unfortunately, but it was just a commentary on today's society and whatnot. It doesn't look like he has a website, unfortunately, but his name is Hans Kellett. So I'll just leave, this is his name right here. Go ahead and Google him. You were allowed to take whatever you wanted as long as you watched this video. And it was a 6-minute video, and I got these little frogs. A buck or something. We found these sunglasses that Steffi liked. We got a Casio calculator. We went to Woodwood. Everything was pretty pricey, but it was a really nice store. and we got just these 3 little travel books. Lisbon, Vienna, London. That's all we got. Today was a great day. I'm gonna leave links at the bottom for all these guys, their websites or their Instagrams, whatever we can find. I gotta look at them. They gave us their business cards. Yeah, check it out, check them out. Really cool dudes. Tomorrow we're gonna be going to the punk rock market, so that should be a whole lot of fun. Take it easy. Good morning, everybody. Today is the Christmas punk rock market, so I made this Christmas hat. Now it's 8:59, about to be 9. So we're gonna go get some breakfast, then we're gonna come back, get the dog, and start walking to the venue. We're really looking forward to today. We think it's gonna be really good. But you know, never get your hopes up too much, because it might end up sucking. But according to Facebook, there's like 1,000 people interested or something like that. And last time it was really freaking great, so I think it'll be really well. But until then, check out this sweet hat.
So we're all set up here. Berlin Punk Rock Market. So we know we told you about the new display that we wanted to make for vintage pins. This is straight up just styrofoam. It's called styrofoam. Yeah, forgot what that was called for a second. This is just styrofoam, and we hot glued some black fabric to it. Looks good. We got all our pins set up, looking nice.
We woke up a few hours ago and we only got about 3 hours left in the city before we have to catch our train. And Steffi really wanted to go to the Prussian National Monument. Well, not necessarily the monument, but the location where it's at. She says it looks really nice. So we're gonna do that and maybe 1 or 2 other things, and then back to Erfurt. But we'll see what we get ourselves into along the way. It's too early for most places, but maybe on the way back. Yesterday we were walking around the city trying to find something to eat. Well, not the city, but mostly our neighborhood. This place is badass. There's usually a giant plastic chicken right there. If you're in the neighborhood, check it out. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a chain, but it's a good chain. They got rotisserie chicken, french fries, burgers. Well, chicken burgers, not cheeseburger. Not like, they call them a crispy burger and a crispy cheeseburger, but it's a chicken burger, a crispy chicken burger, and a crispy chicken burger with cheese. But yeah, really good prices. So another cool thing about Berlin is that they're super lazy with the way they post up their posters with weekends. So if you see some art you like, you can just pick it up and take it home. Let's go.
So normally in the summer, all of this would have water. It's like a waterfall, and there's a fountain up there also, and then you can see that tower we were just at. It's really really nice looking, but right now obviously it's winter, so the fountain has to be shut off. And then, you know, other shot of the city. Down there you see even more of the fountain if you're facing the other direction. It's a pretty cool little park fountain monument thing. But something very special in Berlin is called currywurst. Lots of history about this. I started filming a little bit late, as you can see, but it's just bratwurst with curry powder and ketchup. It got popular during the occupation from the Soviet Union because there just wasn't that much food or money allowed, but you could always get yourself a wurst and some curry powder and ketchup.